All right, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. All right, now here's a video that was sent to me by my good friend Jennifer. Jennifer, thank you for the video. Now, the video deals with a frauditor that I'm going to take a good guess most of us, if not all of us, are fully aware of. And that frauditor calls himself Direct D, aka Christopher Ruff. Now, Christopher was just arrested a couple of days ago, March 5th to be exact. Now, mind you, this man has been arrested like 5 to 6 times, and I asked myself, why isn't the judge just throwing a book at this guy and sending him away? Think about it, that in 2011, this particular individual, Christopher Ruff, was sentenced to 7 years in prison for robbery. For robbery, guys. As we all know, the majority of these frauditors are ex-convicts. This man did 6 of those years in prison and 1 year on parole. Do you think he's holding a grudge on towards law enforcement? Because I do. I truly believe he's in this so-called movement as a way of screwing with police and then use the Constitution as a way of not getting arrested. Okay? And the majority of the frauditors, in my opinion, are using this so-called movement as a way of screwing with police. Now think about it. In this video, while normal people, this is 4:50 in the morning. This video happened at 4:50 in the morning. While normal people, most are sleeping, some are getting up and getting ready, taking a shower, getting ready to go to work. This man has been out there driving around looking for some type of police interaction to make a video. Ain't that some shit? Okay? Now, according to the video, he noticed a vehicle driving erratically, and he wanted to play good citizen and call police and inform police about that vehicle driving erratically. Police go pull that vehicle over. Now, you would think he would let the cops do their job, do their investigation, see if that individual is under the influence of something. Oh, not Christopher. Christopher wants to insert himself in the scene. He wants to be a part of that traffic stop. He now wants to screw with police. Okay? Again, he is trying to show his subscribers that he is some badass. Okay? And I've said this in many of my videos, and I know some of you may think I'm trying to be overly dramatic, but in my opinion, these frauditors are using these videos as turning the public against law enforcement. Honestly, guys, look at the big picture here. The majority of these frauditors are using these videos to turn the people against law enforcement. They themselves hate police, and they know they have their subscribers eating out of their hands. The majority of the people that support these guys, they from the get-go hate police, and that's why they're subscribed to these guys from the get-go. Okay? And then you got people that, I don't know how, but they're dumb and they're naive, and they truly believe that these guys are out there doing something for the benefit of the people. Which, again, I say, you got to be dumb and naive to believe that these guys are doing anything on behalf of the people. These frauditors are in this shit for themselves, okay? And their agenda, in my opinion, again I say, is to turn people against law enforcement, as well as to recruit people who think their way, okay? And it's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. This man alone has over 160,000 people that support him. And think about the other frauditors like Long Island Audit, who has over 400,000. That is a shitload of people that hate police, okay? So again, some of you may think I'm being overly dramatic. In my opinion, these guys are doing a good job of turning people against law enforcement. And it might just come back and bite us all in the ass. This is an individual that I think we should be all concerned with. This man is a threat to society as well as law enforcement. Let's get into the video. Let me show you the video. Most of you probably seen it already. Some haven't. But let me show you the video that Jen sent me of him getting arrested and see the idiot that he was. And let's see why he got arrested.
It is little Nardini. Did he become a sergeant? We know Nardini.
How's it going? Good. Is Chris? His name is Chris.
Are you supposed to be communicating my information to other people?
I can say whatever I want, man.
You can say my name to other people?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah?
So I'm in the middle of
Sure?
investigation. So
I called for this, dumbass.
all right, just let us do our investigation.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Quit talking to us while we're doing our investigation, okay?
I can talk all I want.
Right?
All I want. Where's the supervisor at? Call your supervisor out.
He's the supervisor.
Right here.
Call the lieutenant. I want Giltonen out here.
Listen,
Absolutely.
all right?
Giltonen.
If you keep distracting us from our investigation, we'll place you under arrest, okay?
Giltonen. You're gonna arrest me for calling you for a drunk driver. Call Giltonen out here.
It's Sunday. I don't know.
Sunday? It's Saturday morning.
Sunday morning.
Oh, Sunday morning. Call the LT out here.
All right, so I was curious, as some of you might be curious, to this case law that Christopher just posted on his video here, the city of Houston versus Ray Hill. I looked it up online, and apparently the city of Houston had an ordinance in their city prohibiting verbal abuse of their police officers, which I could see and understand a city looking out for their police officers, okay? But the Supreme Court found that it was unconstitutional and overbroad in criminalization of the protected speech that we have. Now, it's unfortunate that some of us feel that we need to verbally abuse our police officers. And I could understand anybody who may have a bad interaction with police. You get pulled over for something you feel you're innocent over, whatever the case may be. You have a bad interaction with police. I could understand you getting pissed off and an F word here, a B word there, and so on. But I think the frauditors, they take that shit to the extreme. I think we could all agree on that. They truly verbally abuse police on a 7-day basis. And I've said it in many of my videos. In my opinion, these frauditors are using the law to their advantage to get away with a lot of shit that I think we could all agree is not right, my opinion. But let's get back to the video.
You've been recording all this, right? Stay here with me. He just threatened to fucking arrest me. All of his bottles are in the other parking lot over there. Yeah, you got me? So if I keep talking, I'm gonna get arrested? Talk. Call the LT out here, requesting the supervisor. Stop that!
One warning, you shine the flashlight in our eyes again while we're doing this investigation, you're going to jail for delayed
Take your hand off your gun,
That is the only warning.
Suck my balls. Suck my balls.
Take your hand off your gun.
arrest.
Whoa, for what?
Bring your hand on your back.
What did I just do?
Hey, I gave you one when you're ready. Bring your hand behind your back.
My hand's behind my back. Thank you, Nardini. You did it again, dumbass. Call your supervisor out.
There is no more supervisor.
The LT. You have an LT.
LT's not here.
Let me get
Take your,
I'm not drunk. Rear the car.
Hey, give me my keys.
That's good. Bye.
Stop bending my wrist, dude. I'm trying to get my keys out.
Okay, stop reaching.
All right.
All right, face the car, spread your feet.
Sure you want to do this?
Yep, sure you're done. Spread your feet. I gave you a warning, you kept doing it.
For running around you?
No, we're trying to flashlight in our eyes while we're trying to do an investigation.
Even in your
Oh,
eyes.
what?
I got it on video.
I know you do.
All right, so let's look at the big picture. Again, I'm going to say that at 4:50 in the morning, while normal people are sleeping, and yes, there are some that are getting prepped up to go to work, here Christopher was driving around looking to get into a police interaction, just to make a video at 4:50 in the morning. Does that sound like something a normal person would be doing? Because it don't sound normal to me. And then he wants to show his subscribers that he's a good citizen. He saw a vehicle driving erratically, so he called police and informed them of the vehicle, which now the police pull the vehicle over. They're going to investigate whether the guy's under the influence or not. Now, whether that officer was given Direct D's name to him, it is what it is. He's been harassing police for so long that I could imagine some of these officers are going to throw jabs back at him. I'm surprised he hasn't found that wrong officer that would take him out, let's say. Okay? Now, again, after being warned by police to back off or we're going to arrest you, what did he do? He continued to screw with them and then run around like a little kid in a circle flashing his flashlight at them. Now, mind you, I've seen him do this in other videos to other officers, and they've let him get away with it, which I say, some of these officers, I don't feel sorry for them when shit happens to them because they don't nip the shit at the bud. Understandable that there's no ordinance against this because in this video, Direct D made a big effort in making a few minutes of breaking down the ordinance in this particular city, that there's no ordinance against shining your flashlight at police. Ain't that some shit, guys? Okay? I tell you, these guys have learned how to use the law to work to their advantage. Again, I will say some of these officers could have gave them a firm talking to. Okay, regardless if there's an ordinance or not, you give the man a firm talking. This shit is not acceptable. We're not going to tolerate it. Okay, because the longer you continue to let these guys get away with it, anybody, not just these guys, anybody, as long as you let them get away with crap, they will continue to do it and they will go further. Okay, so again, I'm going to say some of these officers, I don't feel sorry for them. But now these two officers that pulled this individual over, he made a big effort in taking pictures, personal pictures of them and posting it on his community tab. And I'm taking a guess that he couldn't find their addresses because he didn't post their houses in those pictures. Like he did the next couple of pictures here that he must have had bad interactions with these officers. So he posted their pictures of their homes and put a good place to protest that. Okay, so again I say he has taken frauditing to a new level. He is using frauditing as a way of I'm telling you, stirring people up, turning people against law enforcement, as well as to stir up a revolution. Whether you think I'm trying to dramatize this or not, you gotta look at the big picture, okay? This man, in my opinion, is a threat to society, a threat to law enforcement officers, a threat, period, okay? Now, it is what it is. This last picture is on me to those who want to have a better place to protest. Okay? Let me know your thoughts on the video, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.